Hey everybody, it's Irate Prostate. Finally, I believe we're on the air. If you have any problems, let us know. But it looks good on my end. It's another Friday night. It's another CREEM stream, and it is raining like a motherfucker where I am. So, and I apologize for the late start, but we're doing it anyway. And in the studio with me tonight, we have guests, Big Fat Brian. Say hey.
What up, Femery?
That's right. The one and only SkepTock.
Hey, everybody.
All right. And then we got regulars. The one and only Rae Savage.
What's up? I got a mouthful of taco, and that's the actual food I'm talking about.
You know where I was going with that one.
Married to a man, goddammit.
That's right. All right. Let's see. All right. So Adamantine.
Cheers, everyone.
I'm back on the right page. MilesBeats.
And hello. I bid you all adieu.
And is Occam with us again? Is he back?
Occam is still busy. He's currently handling other things.
Back in black.
Right now.
Yeah, he'll be with us.
Yeah, he'll be here shortly, but he seems to be handling other things right now currently.
Well, we finally got this aircraft off the runway. Oh Lord.
One Piece still?
Well, I mean, they don't call it the Widowmaker for nothing.
Hell yeah.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
All right, so how's everybody doing?
Mouthful of taco.
All right. Let's see. So we do our intro shill. All right, and
I'm gonna
Make
take
the person
this
with
one
the
away.
taco in their mouth do it.
I'm taking this one away while one of our fabulous guests has a chance to eat something. I just want you guys to go check out. I don't have enough subscribers yet, so there's not a URL for either of these channels, but check out MilesBeats and the Glory Gamers on YouTube, and also check out MilesBeats Music. A very good friend of mine actually went through the trouble to create a bomb-ass fucking YouTube channel for me. He may or may not be in this chat with us as well, but yeah, check that shit out. Click the like button. Make sure you watch Matifs. Do not go to that channel unless you watch Matifs. And that's all I have to say.
all right. All right, and we're hearing that there's some type of echo. Is everybody hearing that?
I'm not hearing an echo. No.
I'm not either.
Yeah, I don't hear
I don't
an
hear
echo.
nothing.
We're not hearing an echo on this side.
I hear bad grammar.
You do nothing.
I ain't heard nothings.
I ain't heard none, bitch.
Yep. All right.
Whatever.
Yeah, well, we should be able to. Yeah, we got everything going now.
Yeah, I don't really. I'm listening to the live stream right now. I don't really hear an echo, but
you don't hear an echo?
It is a bit low.
Yeah, that's been happening on YouTube all day long. All these streams are been really low volume, and I don't know what's causing that. And it's and I tried it on all these different devices. The recorded stuff, the stuff that's been recorded, that's gone up as a really high volume, but all the live shit is really at a low volume. And
and also
it must be a YouTube. It is a YouTube wide thing, because I went to 3 separate live things this afternoon at the same exact time, and they were all doing the same thing.
Just so you guys know,
man.
I'm sitting here looking in chat, and it seems like Colleen says no echo. Uzi Q says no echo. We got Gene who says no echo. So the echo's gone.
All right, well, good. All right, cool. We're just making sure.
You think YouTube would have learned from the last time they messed up?
Well,
I don't know. I don't know if YouTube even knows what the fuck they're doing. They're doing something. Might not be the right thing. Fucking goddamn it.
Exactly. All right. So have we done the pre-show? I think.
With almost no one.
Is it deja vu?
Only MilesBeats did it.
Okay. All right.
Well, I'll go. My name is Big Fat Brian. You've probably heard of me before. I make delicious food, and we got plenty of good videos that come out. We got a purple drink video coming out soon. We recently released a triconing video where you can watch a fat man ride a trike around for about 3 minutes.
Before tipping over.
It's funny as shit, dude.
I'm not gonna let anyone know what's in it. You gotta go watch it. It's the only 3 minutes of your time.
Only 3 minutes.
Anyway,
that you'll never get back.
You'll never get it back. Only lost to me. Thank you for that 3 minutes of your time.
It probably took
Keep going, brother.
An hour and a half to edit that shit.
An hour and a half. That took 3 hours.
Hey. I thought you were better than that. Anyway, my bad.
No, it's Sony Vegas. It's horribly terrible program.
It's horribly terrible. Hell
it's
yeah.
Horribly terrible. It's bad.
It's got a double adjective. My bad. Sorry, I'm a dick.
Who's a
Cheers,
dick?
Guys.
And also I've got a birthday stream going on, April 9th at 2 p.m. PST.
Okay. What day of the week? Is everybody okay? We got.
That's Monday.
Sounds like the tuberculosis ward on at the hospital at the.
Well, I have this thing that activates my allergies, so may or may not cough.
Yeah, I have those same exact allergies. You know.
Yeah,
So,
me and Brian are allergic to the same things.
Yeah.
It's funny how that works.
I usually say.
Are you allergic to THC?
No, money.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, no, I'm allergic to bitches. That's what I thought he was talking about. But fuck.
It's that damn dirty money that I'm allergic to, apparently.
Hold on.
What?
Yep.
It sounds to me like you're both allergic to butane.
No.
No. That butane. What do you think this is? I'm classy. I have wood matches.
Well, SkepTock, while everybody's.
wax matches for. I mean, wait, hold on. Never mind. All right, things are getting off track here.
Yes.
I don't. Yeah, I'm.
This
my
is like
allergy
we're turning
medicine
into we're turning into the stone version
I
of
don't
that
know if
fucking
it's
cunt
medicine
string.
or if it's inducing. I need to. Let me read the side of this bottle.
Well, welcome, new
Gotta make
subscriber.
sure.
80 proof.
No, it
Oh,
says.
Welcome,
Says
new
allergies
subscriber.
on
It says Zyrtec cannabinoid extra strength.
Oh fuck! You got the same one I have.
Yeah, it's an inhaler.
Crazy.
Damn it. Sick of these allergies, Brian. What are we gonna do?
I mean, I'm not so sick of them. They're not too bad.
I like how I feel after the allergies hit. Yeah.
Them allergies, good allergies. You got some good allergies though.
Some dank
Those-
allergies.
Dank ass allergy.
How was
Super
dank
dank.
allergies?
They're not dank.
Dank allergies.
Alright.
I got all this allergy resin on my hands.
Dude, my fucking fingernails are stuck with allergies in them. Like they smell just like allergies.
Allergies.
Clip them and smoke them.
I'm not gonna smoke my allergies. Wait a
I
second.
would like to see.
We're
that.
getting side railed again. Hold on. Let's get back.
Slightly.
So
Yeah.
what the fuck were we talking about?
We were pre-shilling. We were doing the
We're
pre-shill.
talking about short-term memory.
Yeah.
Oh
we're-
yeah,
yep,
hell yeah. So basically, when I was 7,
That's long term.
oh, so
Depends on
when
your
I
point of
was,
view.
Let's
when I
let.
was 19,
That
That's
is
still
long term as well.
when I was 29, all right,
Holy shit, man! That's
Miles,
what happened? Fuck you, dude. I'm only fucking 30.
Miles, do you want to
No, that's not.
Oh well, so yesterday,
Oh my
Still.
god.
Like a day is considered long.
window between 7 and 14 seconds. Then it's committed to long-term memory.
It's
So
one day.
just-
One day. One
So
day.
just a second ago. Fuck, I got nothing.
All right. Well, you got anything you want to
I
sell?
guess I forgot about it. Shit, goddamn.
Miles.
I knew
Miles.
you were gonna call me up.
Miles.
boy.
Miles.
Shit.
Miles. Shill
It's
something.
changed since I was in college. That's what's funny. We used to have,
Yeah.
the same conversation.
Yeah, the shit's more
when I was in
potent,
school.
though. The weed is
in
a lot more
Northwestern
potent.
A long time ago.
Is that short-term memory?
Yeah, it sure was.
Oh.
There and now.
Yeah, so nobody could hear me.
Smoking trash.
The only people that could hear me were the crowd. And I've been trying to talk, and I had everybody muted on the fucking Discord.
Alright, god damn it, bro. You've been having some issues.
Dude!
Goddamn right.
No shit, man.
Oh.
Everybody's, I guess, it's like it's one of those goddamn days.
Just
You
one
had
of
one
those.
job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gold in there though.
No shit.
That was great.
Are you kidding me? We were muted?
No.
We-
No.
Hey,
No, I was muted. Y'all weren't muted.
you were-
Y'all
Oh,
were.
thank God.
All right, good.
we went from 22 watchers to 16. Oh, now it's 15.
Yeah, 50.
Soon. See what happens when you mute yourself?
Just,
Now it's 14.
just throwing this out there. The CREEM stream is dedicated to the highest possible production values.
That's right. Indeed.
If
I
you guys
agree.
even understood the amount of work that goes on behind the scenes here, you would realize that there's somebody that is manually setting all of those motion activated captions in the background.
Oh no,
By
it's worse
themselves.
than that. He's reproducing them. He's sitting back there with a field of actors, putting together each individual GIF just for you to look at.
Did you just say GIF?
Yes, I did.
Incorrect.
Hold on. Will you repeat that one real quick?
GIF.
You mean wait.
Actually, it's technically it's GIF because it's a hard G. Graphics.
Graphics information file.
Right.
GIF.
I think.
Who says graphics? No one says graphics.
I say graphics all the time.
You've never said graphics.
Is that
You've
like?
never said-
You like those
Was that like?
graphics in my videos?
Is it like Jurassic Park?
Bro,
Yeah.
you have never been like, hey, check out my graphics file.
No. It's not Jurassic Park. It's Jurassic Park.
Oh, hard G again.
Hard
No,
G. Hard G.
No, we're talking soft G right now.
No,
We're in
there's
that
no,
soft
there's
G
no
area.
G in the beginning of Jurassic. Never mind.
Hey, you
Yeah, I do want.
know what, let's just let them fail. Let's just everybody. we're
Let
gonna take a
me
moment-
fail. Let
We're
me
gonna, make,
fail.
we're gonna
Right.
take a moment of silence for Fat Brian. Everybody, just be quiet.
I just
And,
love
all
how
right.
For Fat Brian.
I just love how I can be wasted and still be one of the voices of reason.
Who the fuck are you talking? I'm fucking wasted all the time. That's not something I should brag about, but god damn it, it's something I am.
That's a
Okay.
graphical error.
That's- God damn it, you gotta love fucking Brian, dude.
He's awesome, isn't he, man? We had some fun with Brian's.
Hey, scale that, just in case some more people.
Yeah,
join,
I
scale
got
that
it.
down
I'm
just
on
a
it,
little
dude.
bit.
I'm on it.
Scale
I'm
it
on
just
it.
a tad.
I'm on it.
But
I know,
then
I'm
nobody
watching
will be
you.
able to see that it's my fat body with a tiny head. That's me IRL in my picture, by the way.
It is, isn't it?
Not, no, dude.
I'm
Everybody,
950
just so you know, if you were listening right now, Brian is actually only like 140 pounds, and he's insanely
What?
thin, and his
No,
hair
I'm
is actually black.
950 pounds, and the moon orbits me.
Nope, his hair is black. He's not ginger. He's never worn
There
a
is
fucking.
plant life that lives in the sea under my tits.
He's never worn a chef's hat in his life. He's a complete fraud. Don't trust anything he says. He's never.
Well,
He's
I'm
never.
not
He's never
going to
ridden.
deny that I'm a fraud.
He's never ridden a. He's never ridden a tricycle ever. That's actually a stunt double. He's the one filming it. Just in case. Oh
son of a
shit,
bitch.
we didn't post that in this link. God damn it.
Son of a
Well,
bitch.
fuck.
You found me out. You
Yeah, I do want to take a moment to say hey to the people in the in the chat, like Death Harukin, Philip Daniel. I definitely want to take part in that that survey. I am the slime. Jean Pierre Polinaire. Let's see. I'm sure I said that incorrectly. Jagan, how you doing, bro? Jagan P. Far right Yorkshireman, and of course Jack T. Ripper, KHIV News. The one and only Freedom for All. Freedom! And if Atema, I want to say the Hun, Atema the Hun, and Colleen Bernier, of course. Just saying hey to everybody. If I didn't get you, I apologize, but I'll try to get you later. So just hang around. We're just hanging out. We got a good crew with everybody. We're having some fun. With our most excellent group of people here. So we were doing a pre-shill, and Miles, you never shilled anything. You got anything coming up this weekend you want to throw out there, my brother? Any shows or anything you want to do? You want to talk about?
You guys can catch me on Sunday on the shit show, which is Jagan's show. I'm actually just a shitty ass co-host. Jagan Political is actually one of the dopest people on YouTube. Check him out. He's really sick.
he's pretty good.
We may or may not, you know, because I'm not the type of person that wants to catch myself.
Miles, do you know what my favorite stream is that he has? It's the ghost stream on his channel. It's the greatest.
Oh yeah, why is that great? Why is it?
Because you disappeared halfway through like a ghost.
Yeah, fuck you.
Failure.
So anyway, well, back to what I was saying, and that actually happened. I'm a horrible person. Don't feature me on any of your YouTube streams because most likely I'll just walk out.
Come on mine tomorrow?
Oh no, yeah,
Ghost
I'll
Miles
be
can
on.
make it.
Miles is already booked tomorrow.
I'll be on for the first 16 minutes, and then right after that, I'll just leave.
Perfect.
But back to what I was saying. On the shit show with me and Jagan, me being the co-host, Jagan is the host. We're gonna have Tonkasa from the Kumite. If anybody's interested in watching that, that's gonna fucking happen.
Oh, who's he? I've never heard of him.
I haven't either. Like, he just sent me a DM and he was like, "Hey, bro,
Well, that's nice
watch
of you to,
my show."
you know, give a smaller YouTuber some, visibility.
Oh yeah, definitely, because he's fucking smaller YouTuber. No, but anyway, he yeah. So that's actually a really awesome high five, because Tonkasa, like, he's one of the hardest working YouTubers of all time. But yeah. Oh yeah, and then I'm supposed to be on with Tonka and Anti-Worski later, the Sunday after this one.
Oh, killer! You got some good stuff rolling on the front and back burners there, man. All right,
Yep.
and let's see. So, all right, we've got Brian and Miles and Ray went. Sir Adamantine, you got anything planned coming up?
I did not go.
Oh wait, you know what? No, Irate, hold up. Before you continue or anyone speaks, Rae actually, when she was giving her show, that was when the recording wasn't proper.
Oh, that's right. That's right. My bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So let's let Rae give it a fucking
Yeah.
jab at that bitch.
What's up, guys? Rae Savage, and I really don't have anything planned much coming up, but I'm sure I got some stuff in the works, and nothing that's been settled on for like sure yet, so I don't want to announce anything. But I basically have a kind of a podcast blood sport type of thing on my channel, which is youtube.com/Rae Savage. And it's it's sometimes really chill, sometimes get some blood sports. It's a good time. It's a good time. And then I also do some gaming over there. And then my Twitter is at the Rae Savage. And,
Yeah,
if
we've
you
got
want
all
to see
yeah.
other streams. Yeah, that's where to follow me on. To follow me around and figure out where the hell I'm gonna be because I'm all over the place.
Yeah, everybody's Twitter and stuff is listed at the bottom below the.
That 300 followers go follow me. God damn it.
I'm also putting their YouTube channels in the chat.
Okay.
I only,
All right.
I
Well,
only
well,
have
they're
like
they're up.
50 followers.
They should be right below. Is it not showing in the
Oh, it probably is. I'm trying to make things convenient for everyone.
Let's see. I got Rae Savage Socials right here. I'm seeing the YouTube. I'm seeing the Twitter. I got Sir Adamantine Socials right here, channel 1 and channel 2 as well, and Twitter. We got Occams Razor, which his bitch ass isn't here. Sorry for saying that. Anyway. And that's all we got actually.
yeah, and then my stuff at the bottom. So. And all right, so so we got all the Sir Adamantine. You got something you want to show, don't you?
At 3 p.m. Central tomorrow, as usual, I have weekly drinks with
Oh,
friends.
wait.
Which Irate Prostate will be joining me, and if he wakes up in time, Miles will be joining us. And since I'm a YouTube whore, basically anyone who wants to join us can. So yeah, there you go.
Yay!
Guys,
Yay.
before we continue any further, Irate, I would like to notify you of something.
Yeah.
We got Right Wing Sister that wants to hop in here.
Oh.
So you want to pop her in here before we end this shilling?
Well,
It's Rae Savage, not just not my old handle anymore, but just heads up.
well, we usually don't pop people in like a kind of a cunt stream thing, but since Occam's not here, we'll pop her in for a little bit.
Occam's here but muted, but Right Wing Sister is one of my
Yeah.
favorite people.
I understand.
Yeah, she's quality.
Yeah, I
Let's-
know.
Let's pop her in here.
I just
Like,
I don't want to set any precedents that that might what I'm saying.
her mic etiquette is very proper.
I get it. I got it. I'm just I just don't want to set up any like big fat Brian understands what I'm talking about.
I get what you mean.
You don't want house sneaking on.
Yeah.
Right.
You also don't have a man with a large top hat who's completely drunk on your streams.
I was referring to our other show that we do together, and
Oh yeah.
Oh, and Right Wing
Exactly.
somehow magically in here.
yes,
Didn't do it.
yes.
Hi,
Hey, how you doing, Sonny?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Groovy.
Better now.
Oh, better now. Aw,
Hey, Right Wing Sister, get in on that mic a little bit closer. Get
I
a little
am.
bit of that. Yeah, get a little bit of that reverb out of that room.
okay. You can't get rid of the reverb because this is a big space and
Well,
my mouth is on the microphone.
stand in front of a rug and be a little more sober, and you got this.
Oh,
Yeah.
not possible. Not possible.
Well then.
All right. We haven't. Well,
Big Fat Brad high, Irate Prostate Miles high,
hey.
Ocean Occam Razor high, Rae Savage, I don't think we've met high,
What's up?
Adamantine high, I've seen, SkepTock high.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. SkepTock hasn't shielded anything yet. Skep.
No, I was waiting for the other people to show.
Okay. Well, go ahead.
Get your
My
chill out, man.
my presence on social media has always just been on Twitter, and over there I'm at Skeptic Alpha, and that's skeptic like the word skeptic, ALFA. And since I am shadow banned on Twitter for being too fucking politically incorrect, I just demonetized this. Sorry.
It wasn't monetized to begin with.
Begin with.
Exactly.
I know.
There's no such thing as monetization.
But if you like politically incorrect and twisted humor and tweaking the pompous type stuff, that's kind of what I do. Come and follow me. I would love to meet and converse with any of and all of you.
Post your link in chat because I'm too to find you.
Gotcha. Total.
Yeah, thank
Totally.
you.
I
All
too
of you.
am too lazy to find you.
Yep, and all the links for all our guests and stuff will be in the post afterwards.
So your
You
roles
guys-
are designated driver. I can't be that right now.
You little
guys-
buzzed.
you guys are-
How many
you
people
guys
on
are-
this stream can be?
I think I'm good.
I can. I'm fine. I'm sober as a judge.
Worth for a DUI.
I've never driven Uber or left your friends.
Exactly.
I've never even gotten a.
Shut up,
Never
Miles.
mind.
Be responsible adults.
Miles doesn't do any. He doesn't even drink coffee. He's just.
Whatever.
No,
Shut up.
I'm not. I'm super.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
super sensitive.
never sober.
I'm always sober.
Never.
Right wing sister, I'm always sober, and you fucking know it. Cheers.
Indeed.
Fucking lies.
That whole cheers was a glass of water he was holding up.
No, I just wanted you guys. Yeah, it was pristine mountain water.
Coors in the
Um,
beige can. That's his drink of choice. Whatever that is. Anyways,
All right,
follow
that's
your
actually.
right-wing sister.
No one follow her. Actually, anybody that actually heard that just now.
Whatever.
That's mean, Miles.
No, do not.
Join our Discord.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you
All right,
talking about my
Prostate.
Discord?
Everybody, but yeah, right wing sister.
Yeah.
Hey, wait! I've got a question for Right Wing Sister. Right Wing Sister, how did you get your name? How did you come up with your handle?
Because I am right wing and I'm black, so right wing sister. Simple
she's-
as that.
All right,
She's hella
so
white. She's white.
Fuck I am black. I can say nigger. Anyone else say nigger right now?
Not me.
She was like.
Y'all are too live, so I can't do it.
She's like, I didn't expect that. Fuck.
Hey, SkepTock.
yeah,
In the chat, far right Yorkshire man. Basically, he said I just got suspended off Twitter for 12 hours because I was calling Muslims inbred.
They are inbred.
They
of
are.
course they're
Yes,
inbred.
I'm
Everybody
just-
knows that.
But
Why you get suspended for stating facts?
Yeah,
Not all, everyone.
No, yes,
Not
yes,
all.
all of them are and I can tell you this because I am a trained anthropologist.
Hey, you guys thought this shit wasn't gonna be monetized before? Now it's definitely not. Just so you know, now
If-
it's now
if
there's
you're gonna
definitely
kill-
no chance.
If you're gonna kill it dead.
We're fucking destroying it. Like
We're going all the way.
Yep.
the horse is already smelling bad, and we're kicking it still.
That's right.
Kicking? Is it? I thought it was beating it death. Oh wait, kicking, beating,
kicking-
same.
No,
well,
it's
kicking-
beating a dead horse. That's yeah.
I get it.
Kicking is a form of beating. I mean, it just depends
It's like
on
beating
how
with
you
your
wanna-
feet.
Yeah, it's just foot beating.
Foot
That
beating.
sounds weird. I don't know where that came from. That shit just came out. I didn't even think about it before I said it. Fuck, that was a mistake.
Foot beating
What?
sounds like a rap term or something.
You ever been foot beaten? I'm gonna foot beat the shit out of you right now.
That's right. That's
Can
right.
you imagine going up to someone you got beef with? I'm a foot beat you, boy.
But they would probably just shoot you. Like you'd just be like, well, I lost that battle.
Boy, that
immediately."
escalated quickly. God.
Yeah. Well, like, think about it, man. Look at it from their point of view. You just walked up to them and told them you were gonna foot beat them. The best thing that they can do is pull a firearm out of their belt and just shoot you with
well, I don't know. It depends upon how you mean that. I mean, it could, it could be
it.
a
You know
certain
what?
hotness
You know
there.
what, Sir Adamantine? We're not talking about a fucking foot, like
Fetish.
hand
A foot
job, a
fetish?
foot job. It's not a foot job.
Ooh, you know who is your adamantine who wants a foot job from?
No, I'm not into that. I'm not.
Yeah,
No,
one
hey,
of you
no.
Tennessee Marines.
Right now, believe it or
Well,
not, Sir
well,
Adamantine.
Tennessee, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tennessee
Sir
can do whatever the fuck he
Adamantine
wants,
is
man.
getting a current foot job right now.
Oh my.
Like, right now, he's getting one.
From his harem.
That's a happy thought.
It's like it's from his roommate too.
I'm
He's just
sorry,
like, dude.
Irate, for running your stream.
This is actually, I think this is my fault. I think I'm the one who started talking about foot jobs and dick jabs, and I'm not
Dick
positive.
jabs?
I have a,
Yeah,
I have,
yeah,
I have
we-
a question. I have a question for younger folk on the stream. Has anybody witnessed anyone else snorting a condom?
Gross,
Yes,
no.
yes, I have.
Many years ago, but it was on YouTube.
Yes, I have.
Nasty.
Jesus
know.
Christ, that's
Are they used?
So
I've
how do you
seen-
snort a condom? Won't you die?
First of all, are they used condoms or are they new?
it's
You,
just-
you, you pull it back out of the back of your nasal cavity and pull it out through your
So they
mouth.
pull out their mouth?
Yeah.
I thought they literally meant snorting a condom and it goes in their lungs.
So it's not a used condom.
No, not necessarily. It doesn't
well,
have to
the
be
one
used.
the one that I did was used, and I regret it.
Nasty.
I should have used a brand new
Shut up,
condom,
Miles.
but I
Well,
only,
I just thought I would pass on that this is considered to be an old fad, and there's a new fad. And I've got a news story about it. Would you like to hear it?
I don't know.
hell yeah, I'm not the one reading news tonight.
I would love to hear it.
All right. Well,
Hell
the Children's Hospital of Wisconsin confirmed Wednesday that the internet's new "cut off your genitals" challenge has become teenagers. We are
Holy
disappointed
shit.
to report. We are disappointed to report this online fad is both spreading quickly and is pretty much exactly what its name implies, said trauma surgeon Becky, adding that nearly 70% of teens treated in the nation's intensive care units last month reported having recently filmed themselves using a serrated blade to detach their genitals, which they then threw at an unsuspecting friend as a prank. Many young people think that this is just some fun thing. Everybody is doing it on social media, and at least until they end up in the emergency room
Wait a
with a
second,
gaping,
hold up.
infected laceration of the crotch.
Like a
These kids
parody
need to
article.
understand
Like
that
the Onion or something.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
has to be
that's-
the Onion.
yeah, this is the Onion. This magazine is great. They have the best stories, and it's
So
all
it's
true
not
because it's on the
true?
it's on the internet. It's got to be true. They check. Yeah, everybody knows that. God damn.
Because, like, I was literally believing that.
Hey,
I was not
someone,
believing that one bit. Nobody.
someone,
Now we're good.
someone kick him. Just kick him. He's,
I
got it.
didn't get to the really funny line in the article. Which
Keep
I was
going.
reading. These kids need to understand that the decision to cut off your penis or vagina can have lifelong consequences. I can't even read it straight.
Cut off the vagina. For
Well,
one
you stretch it out real quick and you get the scissors.
You know, we're going to get a reputation as being a fake news network here now, y'all.
If
Because
you
I
get
was
fake
literally
news, go big or go home, man.
you can't cut your vagina off. You can only trim it.
You can cut your vagina off.
You just
I
have
guess you
to
could
mow
do
it.
something with a belt sander, possibly.
You're basically just mowing it down.
What about like one of those hole saws?
Yeah, keyhole saw.
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
Ow!
Ow.
that would. Have you ever seen those? Have you ever seen those anal videos where the
What?
girls have like where those girls are bent over and they have their asses spread out and it looks like somebody like drove a truck in there?
Ew.
I think if you whole saw a vagina, it might look like that.
Stop talking about porn in this.
You could literally like there's echo and reverb inside of that kind of vagina.
You know,
That's
I just felt I felt like this was the right crowd to introduce lacerating genitals to. You guys could take it places.
Here's the thing. Before this stream started, I cut half of my dick off. Already.
You know what that's called a good start.
Yeah, he's
I
ahead of
looked
his
at
time.
Yeah, dude. I
Down to
looked
9
at it
inches
and
now.
I was like, I don't feel like I need this half of this dick. So
But
How
did
much
you-
you got left?
Whoa.
I think
I'm
I
sorry.
have like 1 centimeter.
But
No.
wait. But did you use a cheese grater?
What I did was I used a sawzall.
Oh yeah,
And
now that'll do
I
it.
I went down centimeter by centimeter. I only started out with like 4 or 5 centimeters, so it was pretty easy to shave it down.
Don't lie, you used a piece of paper.
Yeah, I just paper cut my dick off, actually.
Oh, God, that would be painful.
Yeah, it was crazy. I used a manila envelope. It was
How many
the
pieces of
sharpest.
paper did you go through before you finally cut it off?
Dude,
Just one.
no, I went through
Wow,
14.
that's sad.
I went through 14 manila envelopes.
Because it didn't
And-
take that much. It only took 14 tries because it was so micro. You know?
Yeah, it was just the
Yep.
problem was the aim. I couldn't hit it because
Right.
I was only starting with like 4 centimeters, so it was hard to fucking hit it in the beginning. You know what I mean? So
So he
Rest in
can't even
peace.
hit it to cut his dick off, and he can't hit it.
yeah, I ended up ruffling the manila envelopes, so they wouldn't cut after that. So I was like hitting my thigh and just destroying the manila envelope, and then
And then you bled out, and now you're dead. You're okay.
Yep.
yeah, I'm not alive right now. Basically,
You're with
I'm,
Gasly. You're entangled.
I'm not entangled, but I am streaming
Are-
from hell right now.
Are you a dickless zombie?
He is a
Um,
dickless zombie.
I don't know if I'm a zombie, but I'm definitely dickless.
Rest in peace, Miles
The
Claris.
dickless
Yeah.
zombie, like Ghost, is like the saddest ghost.
Yeah, that's a
It's
sad
crazy.
ghost.
It's crazy.
A sad
Like,
zombie.
I mean, I
Would
didn't
they
even
call
think
that
I
a
would.
Nolo zombie?
A what zombie?
Oh, you don't know what a Nolo is.
A Nolo? What is it? Is it YOLO? Like you only live once?
Just go into
Asian
Google
zombie?
Images. Just go into Google Images and search NULLO.
No,
And
that's
don't
okay.
find out.
I
Don't
ain't
do
gonna
it.
do it because anytime
Don't listen. Yeah,
Google
don't listen
something
to
in
anything.
Images and go, like blue awful. Like no, I ain't
Yeah.
gonna do it.
Don't ever listen to anything Brian says when it comes to googling,
That was Brian. I had my eyes closed.
unless it's Google how to pay Miles on Streamlabs. You can look
No, you
that
gotta
up.
pay Irate Prostate. That's what you gotta do. That's who's doing this shit.
Oh,
It's a stream.
I thought this was my stream.
No,
Fuck, where am I? I don't even.
it's a
Am I even
figment of
in
your
the,
imagination.
am I in the right
Pay
place?
Irate Prostate. Pay
Fuck,
him your
man.
Streamlabs,
No, I'm in the wrong
Patreon.
place. Hold on.
No,
alright,
don't,
guys.
But not.
I gotta go to another stream. I'll be back. No, I'm just joking.
No.
You're not
not
streaming,
leaving.
you're dreaming.
Well,
I got rid of it on Google Images. Never mind.
We're not doing that.
what I was going to say, man, everybody that doesn't know Brian, that dude, he surfs the darkest corners of the internet, and he comes up with the sickest fucking shit you'll ever see. I'm vouching for Miles on this one, man. I've seen some shit that I can't unsee, and I'm still mad at Brian for that one thing, man, with the chick and the fucking
Which one?
the baby, the dancing with the baby,
Oh, that one.
the aborted abortion.
Yeah, there's okay, so there's this woman, there's
This
this
is
woman
being
that got,
recorded live.
I
just
know,
So you guys
know. Okay, so
Yeah,
here's the story.
remember, the internet remembers forever.
Oh, let's just,
Trust me, this is.
I'm gonna run for president someday, and this is gonna come up, and I'm just gonna wave it off. It's no big deal.
I wish you luck with it.
So basically, what happened was,
Shit.
we were talking about crazy stuff we had seen, and there's this girl who is, for lack of a better term, a cam whore. And she was on, I think, Cam Soda or like Live
You're nasty.
Live Jasmine. That's what it was. She was on one of those websites, and she was like a top contributor, and she decided to do an art piece where she created a abortion doll. It looked like an aborted fetus with an umbilical cord in which she shoved into her vagina
No.
and was swinging it around with fake blood all over the place and
No.
smearing it all over her body and then pushing it back into her vagina and everything. and like having sex with an aborted fetus.
That is
I took-
disgusting.
It was disgusting.
I took my headphones off.
Was that
for
Rae?
1
Oh,
fucking
Jesus.
second. For 1 fucking
Holy
second.
shit. I
This
am
is-
pro-life all the way. That is
Yeah,
just
me
too
too.
far.
That's fuck. That's me get punched in the face.
I
right
wish
now.
I had more alcohol. I
Oh,
need
hold on.
alcohol.
I'll link it to you guys. 1 second.
No!
You guys have fucking issues, and just so you know, remember that all of this is being recorded.
I don't
Find
know.
this stuff in the first place. Like,
It's not hard. You just have to know where to look. You have to like. You just,
why are you looking for this?
I'm curious. I find a thread and I just keep pulling and pulling and pulling, and then I end up at abominations.
I
That's-
don't
that's-
get that far. No child. I will
you can
find
do it.
her.
You know that YouTube has like a lot of really weird, dark stuff all over it.
I'm gonna find
Right.
that girl and I'm gonna throw a Bible at her. That's what I'm gonna do. Throw a
You're gonna throw a
Bible at her.
Bible?
Beat her
What,
with the Bible.
Beat her
Did
with
you
the
even-
Bible.
Hey, did you read it first before you threw it at him
Hell
like a
yes!
frisbee?
Shut up. You have not
Yours-
read the Bible.
You're just out here running around the street, fucking frisbee and Bibles that fucking rapists and shit.
Yeah, you doing wrong? Bible.
Yeah, you just
You
do you have
having
like
sex with a aborted fetus? Bible.
you're just driving around with like a fucking truck that has like a camp trailer and
That's
you're
what
just
my
going
mama
back.
did. She would hit you with the Bible whenever you did wrong. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just hand out little,
If
John.
you ever frisbee me with a Bible,
I'ma
we're
do
not
it.
friends anymore.
I'm
I
gonna
don't-
do it, Miles. As soon as I see you, you get in the Bible, okay?
if I get frisbeed with a
To the
Bible,
face.
what if I'm a Buddhist?
I don't
I'm a
care. You
fucking-
get in the Bible.
Well, if you hit me with, I'll fucking frisbee that shit right back faster
I
than you
don't
can
care
even say
because I-
Tuesday.
You know,
Also-
because I will absorb the Bible because I am one with the Lord. So
Miles,
just
Buddhists can still be Christians.
So,
Well,
lies,
well then I'm Muslim. I'm fucking Muslim,
It's all part of the Abrahamic religion.
lies.
Don't worry.
dude. I will frisbee a Quran back at you so goddamn fast
And
you
then
won't
the
even know
Bible
what the
will
fucking
just
Wednesday meant.
annihilate that Quran and be like, "What's up?
Have you
What
even
you
seen?
got?"
Have you even seen my Quran fucking frisbeeing abilities?
I don't know. I've
Did you
seen what a
smoke it?
Quran can do with a machete.
Dude, I'm shit. I can't even speak after that one. Shit. God damn it.
The Bible
Bro,
is
hey,
superior.
you ever seen that one video that came out in 2017 where that guy just got his head lopped off by something you didn't even see? Yeah, that was
I didn't
me.
watch that.
No, that was me frisbeeing a fucking Quran straight through the fucking camera.
No, because
Cut
the
that fool's-
Bible will put his head back together,
Dude.
but no one had a Bible at the time.
I cut that fool's head off faster than fucking McFly could go back to the future.
No.
So quick.
Oh, I'm in the
so-
wrong chat. My bad.
God damn it. Sorry, I'm trying too hard to be funny right now. Anyway, I'll just go back to being Miles. What's up, guys?
That's what you do best, man. Just just let it flow. Don't try to force anything, man. You're funny as shit, just like you are, man. You know that.
Just drunk. I'm only funny when I'm drunk. Or
Oh,
Only shit. How about never?
whoa.
Fuck you.
I'm sensing some type of sexual tension between y'all, like there. That's
No, hey,
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah,
Right-Wing Sister is
seriously.
literally, like, Right-Wing Sister is one of my fucking dopest friends on the internet. If any of you guys, I know we were shilling earlier, but if any of you guys want to see some fucking dope content on YouTube, go fucking check out Right-Wing Sister's fucking YouTube. It's literally one of the fucking dopest places you can go if you want to see what's happening like right now.
Yep.
And it's really original content, and it's amazing. Make sure you do that. Go out and check that shit out.
You have a
to
YouTube?
anybody
Muchas
that's like-
gracias, señor.
Let's do this. We're going right to that YouTube channel.
Who said that?
Big Fat
Is it
Brian.
you, Brian? Is
Of
it
course
me?
it was me. You know it was me.
Yeah, well, I knew it.
What
Oh,
channel?
and if guys, if you want to go out of your way and see a fucking really skinny guy ride around on a bike that is not even capable of supporting his weight,
Which
go
means
and
skinny.
check out. Go go check out fucking Big Fat Brian's channel. He just
That isn't his
uploaded.
name.
Well, I don't give a fuck what it is. Just fucking figure out where it's at, and you can watch a super skinny guy ride a poorly made tricycle.
Super skinny guy in quotations.
Yeah, it's
But he thick. That's what's important. He thick.
Yeah.
That's what it says on the video. Thick.
In all the right places.
Uh-huh.
You know, my hands and my
oh
knees.
shit, boy, you got fat hands and knees.
Fat hands and knees. That's the
That's
right
a
places.
fu-
My neck's pretty fat too.
You just got a fat neck and fat hands and
Yep.
fat
Yep.
knees.
And fat knees. It's just
I'm
a weird
fat
body shape.
everywhere. I'm trying to lose weight though. I
Hey,
go to the gym a lot.
Hey, Sonny.
What?
Oh fuck, right wing sister.
Sonny, Sandra. Okay, you guys. I don't care. My name is Sandra in real life.
Her name is right wing sister in real life. It says it on a birth certificate. You can
Yeah.
check it out.
No.
Uh huh. She was born that way.
Yeah.
Sandra.
She's been
Sandra.
right wing. She's been that way since birth.
I've been
Yeah,
black
it's
since birth.
really weird when when we were at preschool and the yard duty would yell at her and be like, right wing sister.
I didn't know you were in preschool. Stop lying.
All right, y'all.
Did I ruin this dream?
No, not at all. Let's go ahead and move it on though. You got anything else you wanted to read? Anything like that's? Where did Skep go?
I'm right here.
Okay, yeah, that's what. Okay, I thought you were. I can't see your name. Yeah, there it is. Okay, my bad. Did you have anything else you wanted to read for us to
man,
to react to? You said you brought some stuff. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I got a bunch of different stuff. Let's see.
Well,
Let's see. Has anybody heard about the undead raccoons?
oh, the zombie raccoons.
Zombie raccoons. That's exactly what they. Dozens of calls have been made. This is not from the Onion. This is actually from a local newspaper.
This is real.
Dozens of calls have been made to police in Ohio after residents reported an invasion of zombie raccoons. Officers in the city of Youngstown are investigating reports of the animals acting strangely in the daytime. The usually nocturnal creatures have been seen standing on their hind legs, baring their teeth, muttering satanic things, and then falling over backwards. I'm adding a little bit to this story.
I got it.
Photographer Robert Cogleshell said he was playing with his dogs outside last week when one of the raccoons approached them and asked them to come to a satanic celebration. He would stand up on his hind legs, which I have never seen a raccoon do before, and he would show his teeth, and then he would fall over backward and go into an almost comatose condition, Mr. Cogleshell told the news agency WKBN. That raccoon, along with 14 others that police have responded to, have been euthanized, along with the celebrants of the Satanic Church. Local officials say the animals were likely suffering from distemper, a viral disease that causes coughing, tremors, seizures, and leads raccoons to think that they're human Satanists.
Is this from the Onion?
No, I was onionizing it. It's a regular story that I onionized.
Because, like, I see raccoons during the daytime.
No, I've actually seen a raccoon stand up before.
If you see one draw a pentagram, get out of there.
Yeah.
When they start
When
drawing
they
their
see-
pentagrams.
Yeah, that's bad. That's a
They
bad thing.
want food. That's what they want when they stand up.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't trust them.
Wait. Is raccoon magic voodoo?
I don't know.
Basically.
If they draw a pentagram, I'm just throwing a Bible.
Yeah, that's the basic. Just carry a Bible with you wherever you go.
That's right.
That's really the answer.
Dude, have you even? I was just talking about how I frisbee Bibles to people.
Here's something here's a man bite dog story. This actually comes from England and from Scotland. This guy, it's really long-winded, so I'm gonna just break it down. The elements of the story are that this guy named Mr. Osborne Brooks is 78 years old, lives by himself, and he was arrested on suspicion of murder because a Mr. Henry Vincent, 37 years old, broke into his house with a screwdriver, attempted to stab him, and Mr. Osborne Brooks turned the screwdriver on the assailant who had burglarized his home and stabbed him fatally. So they arrested the homeowner on suspicion of murder.
Yeah, that's
Why?
crazy.
Following consultations with the Crown Prosecution Service, the force said it had decided not to charge the homeowner with murdering the burglar who was trying to murder the homeowner.
Where was this?
This was
Hey,
in Scotland. In
I got
southern
one after
Scotland.
this, by the way.
Because if this was in like anywhere in the Americas, whatever that's called,
Oh yeah,
I would be mad. But in
Yeah.
Scotland, it makes sense because they're stupid.
yeah, they're crazy. Free Dankula. Okay,
Free Dankula.
that's all I got. What you got?
What do I have?
What do you have?
Were you not
I
there?
Reveal
may-
yourself.
I may or may not have just walked around Reddit, you know, like a kid
Yeah.
trying to step on fucking nails or something.
That don't make sense.
Tumblr's good too, by the way.
Yeah.
So, you know what? What's funny is the headline. The headline. My bad. Oh, shit.
Nasty.
We gotta stop drinking.
Classy as
So
ever.
The headline itself isn't the funniest part, but we're gonna discuss the headline itself. So, woman arrested for allegedly threatening to blow up 7-Eleven.
Which one?
So what do you guys think would cause that?
If it's in Florida, I understand.
Have you seen this chick's picture?
I think she has a horrible case of Heath Ledgerism.
Little Heath Ledgerism going on.
She does have some Heath Ledgerism, yes.
Yeah, there's a little bit Heath Ledger. Less like getting your lips cut apart. More in the face, you know, eye makeup.
The face tats are nice.
Yeah, the face.
Oh, they're
tats,
beautiful. Yeah.
they throw it together.
They really, well, see, that's what makes me think that the story's even believable, because those face tats. I don't know. Did you guys see the chest hair? There's a little bit of chest hair going on. If you look.
That's disturbing.
And then the double heart, the double heart lip piercing with the two upper lip piercings.
Yeah.
How do you
And,
eat with
That's a look that just says, I'm well adjusted.
Yeah.
No,
And
that look says halfway house. That's what that look says.
Oh, no, if you've seen the one in halfway houses.
Nice.
It also says herpes, but you know.
Yeah.
Gone everything.
Abandoned hope.
Actually,
all
when you-
here.
Where y'all at? What are we looking at?
I think when you look
I
like
don't know. I
that,
can't find it.
What page are we on?
I'm on Reddit. I'm just doing my Miles thing.
Put it in general.
Put it in general, bud.
Let's all right, we can look at this together. We can all digest this information as a whole.
I just wanted to see the picture.
Let me copy this shit. Yeah, hold on. I'm copying this. Let me move on down to the Discord. I can pop that shit
How
in.
many
See.
windows do you have open?
17.
Ooh, it's awesome.
Probably less than that, but that's the number that I grabbed originally.
Nice grab.
I don't know. Wait, fuck. Where am I at? No, that's the right place. And chill. I'm in chill.
You are frost.
So, yeah, the lady nevertheless is an insanely attractive woman,
Miles,
as you can see.
Miles,
She has,
you got some kind of fuzzy sound. Like,
You're frosty.
yeah, there's some kind of
and I fixed it.
perfect. You're back.
That's- yeah,
You're
that's
back,
what-
brother.
That's I'm using like this audio setup I have right now is not very cooperative. But yeah, she's she has a very Heath Ledgerness to her. Like you might.
Oh,
you might
Jesus.
feel-
Minus any of the attractiveness.
Yeah, well, I mean,
yeah.
she's definitely not Heath Ledger's from A Knight's Tale.
Oh, Jesus.
she's
No,
for
that's
sure
a little
Batman.
more
God,
Batman.
more shit you
Yeah,
can't
that's-
unsee. More shit
It's a
you
little
can't
more-
unsee.
that's a little more Batman than
It is
a Knight's
much more
Tale.
Batman. Yeah.
I just put that in general. I hope that's okay.
Yeah, definitely Joker-esque Batman. It's creepy.
I'm fairly certain she wouldn't just ride up on a horse.
Is she a Hindu?
Well, you know, I'm not going to comment on the wrinkle. I'm just going to say, wrinkles aside, she looks like Rob Zombie impregnated a woman. Abortion after 6 months, and that's what came out. Especially when you look at her hair.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna piggyback on what you just said. She actually looks like Rob Zombie if he decided to become a drag queen.
Boy, it's a tough room.
So let me read this. Let me read this article.
Isn't it?
So basically, what it says is, and I'm gonna read this word for word.
Where'd Bray go?
A Virginia woman was arrested Wednesday after she reportedly threatened to blow up a 7-Eleven convenience store. Crystal Mostek, age 33. She looks like she's fucking 98.
And I think we've said this before, by the way. Crystal is one of the names you name your daughter to be a meth addicted, low class stripper.
Yeah. Or an underplayed black woman. Oh fuck! I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, so
Sonny's gone, dude.
oh, well no, that fucking wasn't as funny then because
Something disconnected me from Discord like maybe 5 minutes ago.
Really?
Okay, they're doing maintenance.
Who is?
That's probably Discord. They do like it happens to us all the time.
Ah.
That's the only shitty part about fucking streaming through Discord. Oh, all my hash fell on the ground. Thanks, hash.
Don't you mean allergies?
Anyway. Oh, all my allergies fell out.
You said the magic word.
Hold on. I gotta pick up my. I have allergies. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So Crystal Mostek walked into a store in Virginia Beach and allegedly placed a device on the counter and told the store employee it was a fucking bomb. That's how she planned to rob a 7-Eleven.
Wow.
Like how?
I know, it's like, okay, I'm gonna blow myself and everybody else up if you don't give me the money.
Think about it though. Think about it. You set that down, right? You're like, hey, give me the money or this shit's gonna blow up. There's only two options you have. One is, yeah, I'm gonna blow all of us up and run out. The other one is, yeah, you better give me the money so I can defuse this bomb. Like, it's not, like, you don't really have many options in that type of scenario. You know what I mean? Like, there's no easy out on that type of situation.
It doesn't make sense, does it?
Except terrorists aside, you know, like, you all know what I mean when I say terrorist. The average person who's going to try to hold up a gas station by using a bomb threat, you can safely assume that if they were smart enough to be able to construct a bomb, they wouldn't need to hold up a gas station.
Did you see the image of that lady?
Yes, and doubly so because of that. I mean, that woman couldn't find her way out of it.
Dude, if she fucking put a bomb on the counter and was like, give me all your money, I would just grab it, walk out front, and just fucking frisbee that shit. Like, I'd just be like, alright, later. And then I'd go back inside.
Your bomb is bullshit. Get out of here.
Yeah, like, fuck you, dude.
That woman couldn't figure her way out of a broken car.
See, what I would have done is if I was the store clerk, you know, and I would have just picked up what she said was a bomb and threw it at her to see how she'd react.
She'd probably...
At least she would know it's not a bomb, so when she didn't freak out, then it'd be really apparent.
I don't know.
Well,
I think that's the type of woman that when she comes up to the counter, she doesn't speak in full sentences and has a vocabulary of like maybe 1,000 words.
She's like, bomb money.
Bomb money now. In that tone.
Wait, so you're just assuming she's Southern?
Yeah, I mean, let's be
No,
honest.
hey,
Look at that
Hey.
photo. She's Southern.
dude, she was born in northern Washington, but that's just how she talks. Bomb money now.
Nah, look at that.
So she was born in northern Washington, which is really just like southern Canada, right?
Yeah,
So
basically, South somewhere.
yeah, I call it Canada.
I could believe she grew up in Michigan.
She's actually from Virginia.
Well, that's, you know.
Oh, weird. Weird that you say that. Hmm.
That's the actual.
So is Virginia the South or not?
Well, considering the capital of the Confederacy was Richmond, Virginia,
Well,
I would say that Virginia is in the South.
for a period of time. Then it was Montgomery, Alabama.
If
Or
you're
vice
talking about
versa.
Confederate states, the only state that has a potential out is Texas. The rest of them,
Kentucky too,
well, Tennessee, but I'm not.
not Tennessee.
Fuck
Can-
Texas. Fuck Texas.
Fuck Texas.
What's wrong with Texas? The fuck is wrong with Texas?
It
Mom,
has,
when
it
you
has,
say that part.
Texas.
it has way too much surface area.
Well, that's true.
Well, that's just more room for all us, man. When
sick.
you know, when the shit hits the fan, that's the place I'm going.
I'm sick of
Well,
all
you
the
know,
surface area it has. That's what bothers me about Texas. It is.
Guys.
Yeah, I do want to say hi to Johnny Hellcat. Hey, man. Say hi to Johnny Hellcat, y'all.
What's up, Johnny Hellcat?
Johnny
Just,
Hellcat.
just so everyone knows, I found that link to that video I described earlier. It's in the not safe for work.
Okay.
Oh, well then.
There you go.
Oh, we
Merry
got,
Christmas to all.
Oh, okay. I get
We
it.
have Ryder in the chat too.
Hey, Ryder, what's happening?
Yeah, Alamo.
And there's Alamo. Alamo Gulf Citizen, greetings, sir. Communist in space.
I hope no one actually thinks that I'm serious, that I dislike Texas.
No. Everybody knows you're kidding,
I don't
dude.
dislike Texas,
I thought-
but I hope everyone's serious when
Well-
I say I dislike the Confederate states.
Yeah,
You mean the former Confederate States or the Confederate States?
Well, if you weren't losers, you would be the current Confederate states, but you were.
That's true.
Damn,
I know.
dude, Sir Adamantine, what the fuck's wrong with you? What
No,
are you
he's
doing,
right.
dickhead,
He's
man?
right,
the
man.
knife cuts deep, man. You just gotta let it happen.
Never-
The South lost.
Where? That's not the Sir Adamantine I know. Okay. That's he changed.
Changed. Turn to the dark
God
side.
damn it.
Well, let's go into some new news, something new, information wise. We need to infuse this energy. We need energy, energized gentlemen.
Let's Irate, can I suggest something?
Please do.
Since apparently I've turned to the dark side. Let's talk about the weak and mundane fat.
Well, okay, talk about mundane, because yeah, we had talked about talking about that earlier. So this is the perfect time, I think, to bring this up.
Now, I've been
Live
spending
on stream, being recorded. What is this?
Oh no, I would love to hear. I've said worst him in tweets directed at him, and I will say here. I have been insulting mundane fat for the better part of a year, because he is a empty, talentless, self-serving, pathetic
Lying.
excuse for a man piece of shit.
I am too, but you still want me to stream with you tomorrow.
No, you're nothing like mundane fat. Mundane fat actually sent out a tweet for those of you who may not know last week, right after the YouTube shooting incident, suggesting because someone like took the body of a guy holding like an AR-15 and put mundane fat's head on it and said this is the shooter, and he took that as an excuse to send a tweet to a Twitter verification saying this is why I need to be verified, more or less. I mean,
Yep,
he was
yes, he did.
he was literally before like the whole story came out, he was attempting to step on dead bodies to make it to his advantage. He is just a human piece of shit. And by the way, on the off chance that Mundane Fat you ever listen to this, you're not only a human piece of shit, you're a talentless one.
Here. I have sent you a DM, Sir Adamantine. Please, you can forward that to him. Not for me though.
Let's make this a little more positive now.
I sent you a Discord DM too, Sir Ad. Make sure you check that out. All right,
Hey,
go ahead, Miles. Miles.
This is the 30-second CREEM stream.
The 30-second CREEM stream.
Yeah,
Number 3 too. Yeah, this is the 32nd Friday that that Occam and I have dedicated our Friday nights to hanging out and talking to people and having fun.
That is a lot of goddamn streams, man.
That's
Congratulations.
Fridays,
That's
man.
pretty sick.
Yeah, that's a lot of Fridays.
Let's
Almost
throw a
8
crazy
months,
stream and we'll let's simulcast it and we'll like on your 40. We'll,
On the
you
big
know,
4.
Let's wait for the 50. That's probably the one. I'll yeah.
Whoa. What about the 52? The 1 year?
Well, we can. Well, I'd rather like
that'd be 56, dude.
We could maybe 52.
52.
Yikes.
Wait, hold on.
Which should be the big one? 52 for the whole year.
Don't try this at home.
That's actually it, dude. I think Brian has a winning point.
Yeah, it's 52 weeks in the year. Yeah.
Yeah, the 52 would be.
So y'all think it'd be better just to do it at the 52nd week? Okay.
Yeah, I think you'd be better off 52 for a year and then.
And then what?
Dude, I'll fucking tell every single person that I know about it, and we'll fucking.
We'll rock it. We can rock it.
Mash it.
Well, let's continue with
Cream ever.
That's the best cream stream we've ever had. We're gonna have a better one even than yesterday. We didn't have one yesterday though.
I will personally make you a video for that cream stream.
Well, that's cool. Let's go ahead and cross the bridge, one bridge at a time. We've got what is that exactly 5 months?
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
As long as we all live.
So exactly.
Don't die on us before then, Irate.
You got it. Hey, I'm not planning on it, but then again, Mother Nature and any spiritual beliefs you may have, it's like that's kind of out of my hands.
Irate's probably not the only one at risk here.
I think we're all.
You're also 90?
Actually, on this stream, I am not the oldest person in the room tonight.
Yeah, but SkepTock leads a lot healthier lifestyle than most of us.
He probably does, to be honest.
I only eat vegan.
Wait, who's the oldest here?
I'm 463 years old.
And I'm 725.
So
I'm 14.
Wow. He really is older than me.
It's pretty safe to say, Occam, you're gonna outlive us all.
Well, that's not true. He drives, right?
So, what does that have to do with anything?
What the fuck?
That's more dangerous than flying in planes.
Well,
you never know. We could get lucky and Occam will die before us.
God.
Occam, do you do anything bad like smoking or drinking or drugs or anything?
I drank. Yeah, like on
He
occasion.
doesn't really drink. You see that?
So, yeah.
Did you drink in Macedonia?
I drank a lot in Macedonia.
Did you?
That's the advantage I have over all of you guys. Like, I don't drink or smoke.
What happens in Macedonia stays in Macedonia.
None yet in the U.S. I mean, I've drank some in the U.S., but it's not like I can get my hands on a lot of alcohol and stuff. So,
Do you live in the U.S. now? Do you live in Macedonia?
yes, I visited Macedonia earlier in the year.
Now, Macedonia is where the mastodons come from, right?
Yes, that is correct.
No, Macedonia is where the good illegal prostitutes come from, but he wouldn't take advantage
I
of
thought
them.
that was Thailand.
No,
Well,
no,
I mean,
these
no,
are
they're
state
still-
regulated. They're state regulated in Macedonia. Even though they're
Oh,
illegal, they're still state regulated, which makes no sense at all to me. But hey, who am I?
I mean, let's be honest, we got stuff like that here in America. So
That's right. We're gonna tax it. We're gonna tax it.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love you, Occam, but you are kind of the antithesis of me.
Yes.
Like how exactly besides?
Like all of the things that I find fun and enjoyable in life, you've never partaken in.
Oh, guys.
you don't know if he jokes or
I
not.
gotta-
What?
Joke.
I've drank.
I gotta go eat. I'm gonna split. I hope everybody watching this show has a wonderful evening. And
Damn,
I'm
Miles.
gonna have to nope the fuck out.
Are you serious?
I need. What should I? Alright, well, I'll just stay on.
Yeah, we got 30 more minutes and we'll be done.
I'm still here. I didn't go anywhere yet.
He's there. He goes trying to abandon another stream again.
You're
Oh, fuck you, dude.
Oh,
you're the life of the party, Miles. You can't go.
Hey, no one even hangs out here to fucking listen to me talk. God damn it, if he even did that, it'd be a worse mistake than ejaculating on your ex-girlfriend.
I love your metaphors, dude. They're very awesome. Very awesome.
I make them all up, like right up,
Yeah.
Yeah,
shit,
Red,
dog.
Red Pill. The whole deal is that go on any live stream and listen to the volume. There's something going on with the live streaming and in the volume. I was noticing that today. So he was talking about the volume too being low.
Red Pill. Here's what you can do.
I'm gonna
fix
try
it.
to crank it up.
There's a knob. I don't know if it's on your computer or your speakers.
Yeah, but that's the
Or
problem though.
No, wait. Red Pill. So you can even like right click, right down there, and you'll bring up the speaker, and then you can increase volume.
yeah, and you're gonna want to do that till you rip the knob off.
Yeah, basically just turn it over till it breaks, and then your volume should be at a good volume.
It should
Yeah,
be a
and I've got everything pegged coming out. I've got everything
even
pegged
do
coming out of here.
But by the way, can I make a suggestion, editorial suggestion, Irate?
Please.
Red Pill Shark needs a wrench.
He totally does.
Yeah, he does.
Hell yeah, let's just have everybody have a wrench, dude. Fuck it. Let's
That's
just
a
make
bad
this
idea.
like a
Like Kumite.
socialist server.
No,
Wow.
they stopped that.
They got rid of
No,
it.
they stopped.
Oh, they stopped doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Irate and I are one of the few who have one anymore.
Legacy. Well, not anymore, man. Not on the new channel.
Well, I don't count that. I may count the real channel.
Yeah.
Dual Wield is the only person who has a wrench on my server because I couldn't figure out how to fucking hand it out right away.
Be
And,
giving
like,
out
every
wrenches to everybody.
No, no one has wrenches. Fuck wrenches. I ain't a socialist.
Really.
Take my wrench away. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Don't do it.
I prefer you keep a wrench.
No, I'm just joking, man. Man, I'm really high. This is probably.
Well, let's shoot, man.
Yeah.
Well, let's
we
go
should
ahead and
probably
let
box this.
Well, I was going to
Miles
say
gets
let's
amazingly-
let SkepTock go ahead and pop some more news out there. Get some facts rolling. Get some talking about stuff. We talked about mundane Matt.
Fat, not bad.
And his whatever, Fat Matt, or I called him Jarbo the Hutt. So that was my nickname for him, but see, everybody wants to call him Mundane
He
Fat.
is the Lego-headed flip-flopper.
So I never found out what the deal was. You know, the last thing I heard was Bering was getting down on Mundane Matt for not taking the $1,500 to be on Kumite.
Right.
What else happened with Matt?
Well, here's the deal. All right, Matt the year before had gotten on Steve Shives and offered to pay £1,000, right, which is roughly $1,500 American. Right, Mundane Matt offered Steve Shives $1,500 to do the same kind of, debate type thing, and I can't remember who that was with. Do you remember that, Sir Adamantine?
Who offered the money?
No. Who he was supposed to debate? Steve Shives.
I don't remember it. Shives is so.
It was some British guy, right? That Matt had that Monday Matt had offered him the $1,400 to or the $1,000 was £1,000.
You're talking Monday Matt offering something?
No, yeah. This is the whole irony behind the whole thing. I thought you knew that.
Well, no, but for someone who earns minimum wage doing his Twitter.
Yeah, but that was the deal. That was the point. He offered this dude £1,000 British. He offers Steve Shives £1,000, and Steve Shives doesn't take him up on it. And he calls him a little bitch, right? Now Tonka and
hold on, all right. Number one, Mundane Fat is a little bitch, and number two,
right?
Mundane Fat, you can't afford unless your wife makes a lot of money to pay anyone $1,000 or pounds for anything because you're making shit off of your channel. Right,
and that's what was making this the irony of the whole situation so much more sweet. Was that whole bullshit that he pulled last year, and now he doesn't have the nards to take $1,400 for free. I will sit there and I will let anybody call me anything for 30 minutes for $1,400. I mean, fuck, that is cheap work.
The whole thing just shows how utterly insecure Mundane Fat
exactly, man.
Because I guarantee you, at best, Mundane Fat makes $40,000 a year off of his channels.
I have no idea, but I wouldn't turn down that kind of money at all.
Well, no, I'm just saying. Okay, so I believe, in my opinion, that's the best he does, 40 grand, and he lives in Washington, which is not that cheap of a state. So that's not that's not like living in the bad parts of Florida and making 40 grand. It just shows what an incredible coward he is.
Exactly.
Because he's afraid that when he's actually forced to get into a debate with someone, he'll look so bad he'll lose tens of thousands of followers. Mundane Fat he's not, and this is coming from a gay guy, Baron. I just want to point that out. Mundane Matt is not a man.
He's not?
He is a pathetic excuse.
Oh, it was Sargon. That's right. He offered he offered £1,000 to argue debate with Sargon, and he wouldn't do it. That's who it was.
Why would Sargon lower himself?
Thanks, Tommy Anonymous. Yeah. No, that's not the point. It was Monday. Matt was offering Steve Shives the £1,000 to argue or to debate with Sargon.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and so that was the big thing, and it was like, well, Shives is such a pussy, blah blah blah, pussy. He called him a pussy for 6 months, right? Because he never took him up on the £1,000 thing, right?
Well, I mean.
Yeah, we know he can't afford it, but
let's be realistic. The difference between Shives and Mundane Fat is pretty minimal.
Exactly.
They have a lot more personality characteristics in common than apart.
Yeah, help me understand. Is Mundane Matt, is he like anti-SJW, or is he SJW, or is he nothing?
Well, and if someone disagrees with my assessment, please say so. But in my opinion, he's a technically anti-SJW who's very liberal.
Oh, okay.
I would say he's like the skeptic equivalent of Bunty King. I think he's all driven by what the crowd is going to think.
Yeah, well, you know, that's a good point, I read, because they both have one very important aspect in common.
Right.
They don't actually have any thoughts of their own.
Right.
They just go by their horribly flawed beliefs of, you know, what is an opinion poll.
Right.
I mean, they're both empty inside, shells of human beings.
God.
Hey, you too, Bunty King. Fuck you.
Yeah, Bunty King's totally just token.
Yeah, well, you know, it's like the whole thing. You know, it's just like I don't have an opinion unless, you know, it's going to be advantageous to my numbers. You know, it's not going to lose me subs if I say what's really on my mind.
What about I don't have an opinion unless it's what the guy is advocating for on this channel that I'm on during the live stream, and then immediately after
Ding, ding,
on the
ding,
next
ding.
live stream,
Exactly.
I've changed my opinion.
Don't you? Do you have an example of that, Brian? Because I believe you do.
I was in one of the live streams with him when he did that.
Oh, no! Give us a name. Give us a name. Come on.
I don't remember. It was a while back. I believe Aiden Paladin was in that one too.
Who were we talking about though?
Bunty King.
This was like this is Bunny King, and this was like 6 months ago. So
well, I mean, Irate, you remember the Kumite where I ripped into him super chats, right?
Yep, that was funny as shit, man.
It's like if you're someone who believes everything I don't believe, but you're willing to tell me what you believe and stand by it, I can have much more respect for you than someone who's, but someone who just what way is the wind blowing? They're not even humans as far as I'm concerned. They're subhuman.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not even rolling back on that. I agree.
I could respect someone who is wrong all the time, but believes it, legitimately believes it, in my opinion. But someone who has no opinions, and not because they don't care, that's a different thing. But someone who has no opinions because I don't want to offend anyone because that's going to hurt my sub count.
Right, it's going to hurt my numbers.
That is just revolting.
If tomorrow the condom thing got super big, you know, the condom trick where people are like choking on it and putting it over their head and stuff, right? Yeah. If that got super big and people were totally into it and everything, they were making funny videos, next thing you know, you'd have a condom video out. That would be the first thing.
Yep.
Why can't people just number one, have their opinions, and number two, be willing to, if you know, proper evidence is shown to you, be willing to admit, oh, well, I fucked up, I was wrong. It's like anyone who did those two things, I can have the utmost respect for, even if I disagree.
Hey guys, hold on, give me 1 second. I have something I need to take care of. 1 second.
What? He
Not
wasn't on a
abandoning.
live.
Not abandoning.
Okay. He's just eating dinner, abandoning it. But anyway, wasn't there a live stream that Bunty was on where he was talking about his brand with like Andy Worski and everything?
Wasn't that the Kumite?
Yeah, that was Kumite.
Yeah, that was
sure
the Kumite.
was.
That's
Yes,
right. Yeah,
exactly.
That was the one where I was ripping into him with super chat.
Yeah.
Dude, that was so cringy. Like, you're literally telling your audience about your brand. This is behind the scenes stuff that, you know, even the most advantageous social climber would not talk about on a live stream. Like, that's like, it's cringy.
That was part of the ripping into him thing.
Yeah.
It's cringy as fuck.
I mean, I have no brand. I simply, you know, do what I am, and that's what everyone should be.
Well, like, okay, so I technically have a brand because.
Well, no, I mean, you have a brand, like you know, you've got your stick, like, you know, I'm gonna get drunk and do a cooking video, but that's not the same as what I'm talking about. There's nothing wrong with that, but him, it's just I'm gonna believe whatever I think, you know, wins the popularity contest.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about the type of human that is a veneer of themselves. On the outside, it's super pretty, but you find out underneath that disgusting tooth is all sharp and brown.
Yeah. That's actually a very good descriptor.
That's a beautiful metaphor, dude.
Well, thank you.
No, it really is. No. I mean, it's like, see, I love visual metaphor. You know, I love that kind of stuff, and it really paints such a vivid picture because everybody has known somebody with that nasty, that sharp, brown, ugly tooth, man, and once they get that veneer on there, man, it looks like it's just fine. But deep inside,
I gotta say something because Communist in Space commented, "Oh, being good at utilizing the capitalist system disgusts you, Adamantine."
And let me give my response to Tommy. My version of a capitalist system is you work and earn it.
Correct.
I have no respect for like marketing companies or marketing people. I think they're slimy leeches on society. So yeah, there you go.
Can I give a response to that one? Nigga, you retarded.
Studying marketing in college, so like
there are different kinds of marketing.
Occam.
There's like making a slick branding campaign, and then there's completely lying and pretending to be what you're not. They're two different things.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
go ahead, Occam.
It's not the same thing as what you're talking about, I suppose, but even I have like a brand. Like, sure, I'm a person doing the YouTube channel, but like I gave myself like kind of like Occam's razor to me, like as myself even necessarily anymore, as I see it more like brand that I would use for my YouTube channel, kind of like it's just like the home for my videos type of a thing.
Well, I think I know what you're saying, Occam, and I think that applies to pretty much everyone here who has a YouTube channel, but Irate is who Irate is on his streams, and so am I. I mean, now I'm not going to try to speak for any of the rest of you, but when I do my drunken stream, it's slightly exaggerated, but it's not who I'm not.
Yeah.
Whereas I think the difference is Bunty, he's not anything. I honestly believe some people like him, and mundane fat too, for that matter, they're nothing. They're which way they think the wind blows. They're more specifically which way in mundane fat's case, they're which way they think the money blows. They take any opinion for the right price.
True.
And I think that's just revolting.
Well, I did hear him one night, and he was like, getting really, really, you could tell the disgust on his face when he was talking, and he was just literally ripping on people based on their external superficial form. You know what I'm saying? Just based on this was Bunny King. And,
he was doing that.
Yeah, it was he couldn't. He was like, I can't fucking stand ugly, fat, corpulent pieces of shit. And I mean, dude, you could see all this just vitriol just start spew out of him, and it was like, holy shit, where did that come from, right? Because he's so fake and contained, man. But when when that spigot got open, man, you just saw every bit of it come out of him like that. It was incredible.
Perhaps that was his way of saying he hates himself.
No. I mean,
no, he's beautiful. He thinks he's beautiful. He said something to that effect.
He looks okay. Well, all right. Look, all other Bunty criticisms aside, I've said it before, at least to Irate. Bunty King looks like a satanic Santa Claus.
Why is his head so big?
Are we talking metaphorically or literally?
We're talking literally. His head is bigger than the ratio of his body. Like, it's very not normal.
Well, that's usually on people that are really small, really short, people with short
He's
stature.
not short though, is he?
Maybe he has a huge brain.
I don't know, but if he is short, that would explain a great deal. I do believe there should probably be a height limit for men, and if they don't meet that once they've grown, we should kill them because boy, does a lot of trouble. You want to find trouble?
That's awfully open-minded of you.
You want to find trouble? Find a short man.
It's true. Short man
Well, that's not wrong.
It's just like if you want to find trouble, you find a man who's under 30 and is bald.
Oh shit.
Who did I find? Did I find someone?
You basically just described me.
Wait, who? I'm not looking.
Big Fat Brian. I'm 5'8", and I went bald at 29.
All right. First of all, you're not bald, are you? You're not fully.
Yeah, I'm bald.
Fully?
Well, not
All right,
completely.
all right.
I've got the Friar Tuck.
So all right, so that's a that's a warning sign.
It's a tonsor.
but 5'8", I think I would put you above the killing height.
Yeah, it's the 5'4" guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the guy
What is
that
the killing height?
But in my defense of my opinion, Big Fat Brian, you don't display any of the warning characteristics that I'm talking about.
indeed.
That's because I'm tricky.
Well, yeah, you might just be really sly. So there is that. But if that's the case, we'll just have to kill you later. But
Yeah, fair enough.
What exactly is the killing height, though? I want to know. I kind of really want to know what.
I think unless you're talking about a legitimate politically incorrect phrase here, unless you're talking about a legitimate midget, which is an entirely different thing.
Yeah, that's 4'6".
But if you're talking about a guy who is just really short,
Manly.
5'4", 5'5".
I think we could go up to 5'6".
Yeah, I'm 5'10", so I should be completely safe from your
Oh
killing
no,
height.
how come 5'10" is the average height of an adult?
Of an adult male. Yep.
Thank God every day who I don't believe in that I'm tall.
Well, dude. Oh,
And have hair.
yeah. See,
Well, thanks for that one.
who was it I was telling earlier that, dude, I made hay. I think I'm real gagged because I said I had to shave my shoulders.
Oh God, you're making me gay.
Well, I do, man. During the summertime, man, my shoulders are so hairy.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Please stop, please.
I have to shave them off, man.
I have a really hairy chest, but I don't have any hair on my shoulders.
You
Yeah.
have a hairy chest?
Yeah,
Really hairy.
I do.
Who would have thought?
I don't have much hair on my back, though.
My back or shoulders.
Yeah, I've got it on my shoulders for sure.
Oh, it's so nice to be blonde. Don't have these problems.
Yeah, I'm a
That's
ginger.
right.
I don't really have the same problems as you guys.
It's just like a forest. It's like forestation.
All right, Goatman asks a question. Irate, you have the best backgrounds. Do you make them or someone else? Actually, I put together some of the stuff is free stuff that I've gotten off of YouTube. The moving background stuff, and I do splice those together and put them together. And then the guy at the bar, I just I take GIMP and I'll take a photograph or something and cut that out and then leave that on and then put it on through OBS. So that's kind of it's my thing. So I appreciate the compliment though. I try to tonight was a really horrible mistake on my part. Starting so late. That was all a big technical problem on my end, and it was purely my fault. But I try to make this thing sound and look as good as possible, and I believe that the people that are the what I call the panelists and the guests are make up for the substance too. So I like to provide a substantive product that looks good and sounds good. So if I pass that test on your characteristics, I mean on your criteria, then I've completed my task on my end in my mind. So thanks for the compliment.
Now you really do have the best backgrounds of any stream that I've looked at in terms of animated and interesting backgrounds.
This is
Those are excellent.
Well, preach.
Yeah, I gotta say, Irate, and I don't mean to suck your dick. Trust me, I don't.
not with that shoulder hair, Jesus.
Yeah, especially. Not. But I can't say I love it because I've given you my opinion of like complicated OBS shit. But that being said, from an artistic standpoint, if you're gonna do it, yours are more intricate than any others I've ever seen.
Well, thanks, I appreciate it. That's kind of the goal, and compliments like that are why I still do it. So thanks everybody for that. But we are showing it's top of the hour. We started a half hour late, and we could go another half hour if you want to. But I think this is a good spot to go ahead and stop because everybody's pretty much scheduled out until this time. So.
Can I do something real quick?
You can do it, man. You can take. Look, if you want to take 5 or 10 minutes to do whatever you need to do, let's do it.
Miles, are you here right now? You hear Miles? That's stream number 2 that Miles has abandoned.
No, Miles is eating.
I'm still gonna hold this over his head. It counts.
That's not me peeing, that's me pouring.
Well, at least he's not like some people on the cunt stream right now, which has happened before. No names, though, and you know who you are. Oh, I'm not going to say it here. Not
who, but what?
Not in front of a live audience. I would never say that. No, man, I'm not going to fucking, burn any bridges that I may have to use later on in life, of course.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, all right, everybody. With the count of 3, I guess we'll say good night to everybody. Thanks everybody that showed up and stayed. Hope you enjoyed it. And then next week, come back. I should have the guests nailed down by next Wednesday this time, and it's going to be between a pair of. Either one pair or another pair, and they're both awesome. So I know that's vague as fuck, but I don't want to make any promises with my mouth that I can't cash with my ass or my show. So y'all have a wonderful weekend, and this is Irate saying, keep kicking that ass, keep doing that thing, and come back and we'll see you next week. Occam, you want to say bye?
Buddy.
All right. See everybody.
Good night, everybody.